The main chidush of Shuvu is that somewhere along the road we realized that that model actually is something that can make a revolution in Israel. This is something that can work for many hundreds of thousands of Israeli children and parents who are looking for that combination. They're not finding it in the secular schools because they don't give them basic Jewish identity. The religious schools is too much for them. They have demands. You have to be Shomer Shabbat, Shomer Kashrut. They don't have that when they start off. But they're looking for something that's missing in today's Israel. And they're finding it in Shuvu. So we suddenly realized we're sitting on a gold mine. What we created for the Russian Jews is something that really can make a revolution in this country. And what we are seeking to do in Shuvu is to change the future of Klal Yisrael, of Israel, one school at a time. The fact that tonight we are dedicating the evening, so to speak, for Petach Tikva is just an example of one dot on the map of the entire country of Israel. We're going to conquer the country one school at a time.
Shuvu to me means friends.
Shuvu to me means learning Jewish values.
Shuvu to me is learning about my Jewish history.
Shuvu means to me my whole family are learning.
We all love the pupils, they love the teachers. We feel like mothers and children, we don't feel like teachers and students.
When the kid is coming home, like, well, Mom, I learned today about Hanukkah, I learned today about Pesach, I learned today so many things, and Mom, let's do that, let's light the candles, let's do all the things, let's eat matzahs, So I think the whole house, the whole home, the whole family is getting involved in this huge process, this night, like you can't describe in words in this process that it makes to the houses and the families. And it really builds homes and families. This is my opinion.
Even though we are dealing basically with the children's education, but it has an enormous impact on the families. So we're not just changing the children's future, we're actually also changing the family's future, making them closer to Yiddishkeit, to Jewish identity, and therefore really, as I said before, making a revolution in our country.
I moved from Tajikistan with my parents when I was 17 years old. We didn't have any Jewish community or something like that. We didn't. I was not familiar with the Jewish holidays and traditions. Sharon started to learn in Shuvu in grade 3. We made the decision because we get many positive feedbacks from parents, from forums in websites, that this school is has a very good education. It was very good decision. Yeah. Immediately we saw the progress in her knowledge, in her education. We are still very happy on our decision.
We started to learn about religion, about Judaism from our children. And when we started to learn, I understand how bad that it wasn't in my life before. And now today I start my day with tefillin, and I say Shema Yisrael before I go to sleep, and we make kiddush on Shabbat, and we stop to eat non-kosher food. Even it wasn't before, and it's because of our children, because of Shuvu. I think Shuvu is the answering of this problem in Israel, that children are growing up without Jewish education. Shuvu means to me a next generation of our country.